Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and past 144,000 Grid Keepers and Gatekeepers. And Happy New Year. Deep gratitude for all of you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And I'm super grateful to be here and to be able to help facilitate everything that we need to do for 2024. So this is going to be a transmission. There's going to be a few of them, but this is transmission number 1 to do with the Year of the Dragon, messages from the Dragon Collective, high frequency, 12th dimensional dragons today. They've been working with me very deeply the last few days. But for those of you who are new, I've been working uniquely with the dragons since July 2017. And I started to bring in some more interesting information, like we all did, connected to the GRIDWORK assignments last year. And it's just going to intensify even more. So super excited that it'll officially be the Year of the Dragon in Chinese astrology, February 10th, I believe, just in a few weeks. But we're already feeling the energy. The dragons are super excited. So I'm going to bring in a transmission, and then I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I'm offering to assist you all moving forward. So yes, anyway, happy 2024 blessings. We won't officially really be in the 2024 energy until the beginning of February. We've got almost all planets direct. We have one more planet to go direct, Uranus, I believe, at the end of this month. And so we're tidying things up. We're in post Mercury retrograde and we're tidying things up. But the dragons are super excited. It's very important for those of us that are called to work with the dragons to work with them this year. We're going to need them. They're letting me know. We're going to need their energy, their support. There's going to be a lot of things shown to the collective, to ourselves, that will be healing, clearing, and the dragon energy is just bringing in that extra level of security, empowerment that we all need. Okay, so yeah, I've been working with the dragons at various levels since 2017, and I actually lived in an area in the city of Vancouver. So I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, for those of you who are new. I'm outside of the city now, but the city is still part of my domain for grid work, and I actually facilitate grid work all over the world as well. I specifically, the last little while, have been working with the dragons, the Arcturians. The Syrian team of light came in to work with me today as well, and the divine goddess codes as well. So I'm take a unique approach with grid work, but I personally have been doing my own grid work, like we all have. There's many souls out there who are doing all different kinds of grid work, and it's needed right now. So that was one of the first messages. So first off, it's the Year of the Dragon. It's the wood dragon. Many of us have been connecting with the emerald green dragons because the emerald ray is connected to the earth energy. Okay. And of course, the heart chakra. And we're going to need to be in our hearts this year. That our heart chakra is our Stargate system to determine yes or no, to determine what is real, what is not real, what is false light, what is true light. Okay. So the dragons are working with me to help facilitate, to assist many of you who are called to work with the dragons. We are rebuilding a unique trust with them. They, along with the divine feminine energy, when Earth fell and was taken over and dropped down to a low frequency, the dragons also, they did the best that they could, but they also were transported off the planet in various ways, some of it not very nicely. So they too have been helping us from afar, from higher dimensions, but they're coming in now closely to assist us. And I'm so excited because they really started to work deeply with me in the last 48 hours. And I was very emotional last night and this morning because they activated my heart chakra and my high heart to such a high degree. And they gave me a gift as well. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. So we're going to be needing our heart chakras fully open and on 24/7. And that's what we've been working in and around. They're also reminding me to let you all know that when we travel to various vortexes and stargates on the planet, that they've been distorted, that they're not managed fully by Team Light at this time. So they've been distorted so that if you do go visit there and you're not, you may have good experiences, but you may not. I went to one of the main stargates so long ago, long before any of this information was really out, that I received such a massive activation and download that I received the good and the bad. That's why but it helped to facilitate me to do the work that I'm doing now, to understand how to deal with the dark and clear it and activate more of the light, transform more of the light, working with various teams and guides to assist me. Okay. So when I facilitate quantum akashic deep dive sessions with you all, we're literally clearing away multi-dimensional lifetimes of traumas and memories that are either personal or ancestral that we agreed to come in to do that, and we agreed to raise our vibration and to help us understand what we're dealing with. Okay, so Earth herself is pretty well. There's various timelines, of course. So there's going to be parts of Earth that are part of 5D and higher, and then there's going to be other parts that are still 3D moving into 4D. But in general, Gaia Novaterra, she's in 4D for the majority of the collective, and 4D is where we start to see Team D, I like to call them. So we might see some of the dark galactics. We might see dark demonic entities. We might see various dark cube ships coming in and out of vortexes and portals. Okay. Will that instill such fear that you want to dive under the covers? It might. And then what we'll have to do is clear that and get back into our warrior stance. Okay. So that's our heart chakra is going to let us know what ships are of the light and what ships are not. All right. So they just want me to remind you all that the Stargate system currently that's on the planet right now is not actively owned by Team Light, and it's been distorted. Same with the ley lines and the vortexes, which is why many of us are doing the grid work that we're doing. Okay. So I was called back in to start talking more about grid work and offering grid work training this past September. And I will continue to do that, because wherever you are on the planet, you will be called to do that. And what we're doing is we're overlaying a new level of the grid system so the galactic teams can facilitate assistance for us so that we can raise the vibration of certain areas and help to heal certain areas as well. Okay. So that's going on. That's part of it. And when I offer the GridWork training package, I will be training you specifically for your assignment in your area, or what tools you will need to move forward. All right. The other thing they wanted me to let you know is that, so the dragon activation package, unbelievable. The dragons, if you're called to work with the dragons, they are going to first the how I will facilitate with them. They will rebuild a trust with you. The healing and clearing will clear out the timelines where the trauma has occurred, and then they will give you a gift, just like they gave me a gift, and you will end up with them as part of your team, and you might have a different dragon team than I do. Okay, so I am the facilitator. I am the liaison to help you with that, and that's for all of us. One, to do our grid work if that's what we're being called to do, but two, maybe you're just supposed to work with the dragons with whatever you're doing, right? Maybe you're supposed to also be helping to train up and remind others about the dragons, that they're real. These are high frequency dragons, not the so the this image is I kind of like it, like it's the warrior dragon, but it's not too heavy. Some of the images of dragons are scary. That's what they want us to be. They want us to be afraid of the dragons. They want us to think that all the dragons are mean and evil. That's not who they are, not the high dimensional dragons. There was a version of a dragon introduced by the Dracos from the Draco system that were part of the dark team. Okay. So I work with high frequency dragons. These are the dragons that are going to come back. They are in the process of assisting us with grid work. They are activating the dragon ley lines, and they're assisting us all to be warriors, or whatever type of work we're supposed to be doing, whether we're doing remote grid work from our home or whether we're physically going to certain locations and healing and clearing buildings and closing dark portals. All right. So that's super, super awesome. So I just wanted to let you all know that that is the main purpose of working with the dragons, is to have an extra level of protection for yourself and for your area. Okay. Yeah. So amazing. The year of the dragon, the previous, some of you may have been born in the year of the dragon, but we're also clearing and closing timelines on karmic cycles from 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, which is super key, and then 2024. It's also a very powerful year of manifestation and abundance as well. Oh, okay. I'm just going to ask if they have anything else they want me to share. Just, they're letting me know, just to let you all know, we are protected and loved, but they will only come and work with us if we're at a level and a frequency that will allow that, and if we've cleared the fear and the traumas from the past as well. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, dragons. All right, so if you would like to work with me, the main offers that are on for the month of January, there is a GRIDWORK training package. There is a dragon activation package as well. Those are at the top of my website. They're on special offer. There's also, if you would like to really dive deep into your soul mission and get up and running quickly, there's 4 different types of personal mentorships, and I do have availability to start the month of January and also one in February. Thank you everyone who booked last year. And then also, of course, all my packages and sessions are on special right now, including the distance sessions like J-seal removal, chakra balance, AI nanotech clearing, etc. Right? If you have any questions, please email me. I'm sending you all so much love. Happy 2024 blessings. I hopefully this video assisted you, this transmission assisted you. Please, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing this content out, and I'll be back soon for part 2. But I'm super excited that it's the year of the dragon, and I can't wait to assist all of you who are to be working with the dragons as well. All right, love and aloha from Pink Bella. Sending you aloha. Take care.